something that people don't always realize that you brought up before is that we can retrain our brain. I've seen it in myself, what I used to be like with my crazy thoughts compared to now. And even something as simple as meditation, a lot of people come to me and say, I can't do meditation. My mind, it's too active. And I'm thinking that is the exact reason why you should be doing meditation. I mean, I went into meditation because
Exactly.
my mind was crazily active as well, and it's completely changed it. And it's one way of being able to rewire your brain to an extent. Jill, when you had your stroke, you spoke about finding nirvana. Can you tell us what you meant by that and how that felt?
Yeah, I like you. So let's say the left brain got wiped out as it did. And as the left brain got wiped out, that group of cells defining the boundaries of where I begin and end, they went offline. So I immediately experienced this awareness of myself, my consciousness, as literally boundless. I was I was enormous and expansive. And I shifted into this consciousness that I would say is the consciousness of the cosmic flow, because without those cells, that's all I am. I am that cosmic flow. And for 8 years I experienced myself to be I experienced myself to be a fluid instead of a solid. That's how I would describe myself, because we are a fluid. We are a fluid in relationship with everything else around us. And so when I allow myself to sit back and expand, and you know that expansive feeling, of course you do. You're in Australia. When you stand at the edge of the ocean and you just look out over the vast beauty of what is, and you feel your heart expand as you look at all that horizon and all that beauty. And there's this incredible sense of gratitude that comes into us. And that right hemisphere, the feeling of that is one of love, just an incredible, deep love through a sense of gratitude. And it's there, right there, wired in the right thinking tissue of our right hemisphere. And it's always available for us to tap into. Some people find it by standing at the top of mountains. I find it everywhere because I allow myself to, first of all, I don't take myself very seriously, believe it or not, because, I'm here, I can be gone in an instant. I'm just not that important. So my left hemisphere says, but I'm the center of the universe and the world really revolves around me. And the right hemisphere says, oh honey, I'm sorry, that's just a tiny little group of cells and we love you, but we're so much more than you. And just allowing that sense of consciousness to expand. There's this feeling of deep love, just deep, deep, eternal love that I believe we all dissolve back into. And it's beautiful there. So when we allow ourselves to dissolve ourself, the individual, the focus on me, all that stuff that left brain is jabbering about, it's about stuff that isn't right here right now relevant. And it's designed to keep me alive. I appreciate it. It's a fantastic tool, but it needs a break. And the beauty of meditation and the beauty of what you're offering people is the ability to stop the push, 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 and allow the pause to come in. Because as we pause, we become more open and expansive. We forget the details. We shift away. The little voice comes in and says, yeah, but, yeah, but, yeah, but. And I say, oh, sweetheart, I love you. And it's okay. And I'm just going to keep my focus somewhere else. So we do have so much more power in order to find that incredible peaceful euphoria than we've ever been taught. And meditation is a beautiful tool to get there.
It's so true. When I was meditating this morning and I had the shattering of my voice talking about something that had annoyed me, and I could just hear it and hear it and hear it, and I was actually saying to myself, you know that space that you can go into, which is silent and it's so loving and it feels so beautiful, and just ignore it. Ignore the voice. And even though it died down a lot and I was able to access that space. And it took a little while, but I didn't give up, Jill. And when I got there, it is that feeling of absolute euphoria where there's that sense of absolute peace and just
Yes,
quietness, quietness.
quiet, and I'm good with whatever is, and I'm filled with gratitude that I exist at
Mm,
all. And I, because I know life is, a blip in eternity. I mean, we are here and then we're gone, and it's like, wow, I'm alive. I mean, that's one of the places I go in my meditation in order to access that. It's like, wow. I mean, for me, it's just this enormous wow, I'm alive.